Amber Heard's expert witness is making a name of his own, but not for good reasons, especially after he was called rude, and it seems like it wasn't only fans who were watching his cross that had this impression of him, because even the judge had enough of his attitude and basically told him to shut up. So, what did Amber's witness do while on the witness stand, and how did the judge react? Let's find out. Things got pretty heated up after the break because Depp's lawyer continued to hit Amber's expert witness, Dr. David Spiegel, about his credibility and expertise.
You rely on tests that you don't know when it was administered, you don't know the score of the test, and you don't know the state of the person being tested, but you're going to rely on it anyway.
Again, if we had to know every test, when people get the mini-mental state exam, we have no idea clinically if they are high, wasted, stoned, stroke. We have no idea. So if you're going to say that, that means everybody needs a drug test before they do a mini-mental study, and that's not the standard of care.
Tension also escalated further after Johnny's team accused Dr. Spiegel of being unethical, which the doctor clearly didn't like.
That you're saying is unless a court orders it, and that's what you just said, or the APA said, then therefore expert witnesses cannot do an evaluation based on an observation of the medical records. Insurance companies cannot do evaluations solely based on the medical record where there are doctors rendering professional opinions. So at the end of the day, you are essentially saying that unless someone has directly evaluated it, this whole medical system we have, this whole legal system we have is null and void.
I'm not saying...
No, yes, you are, sir. No, you are.
Listen to how he emphasized and corrected the words Depp's lawyer used when asking him questions.
That you've rendered today.
It is a requirement of the APA. It is not the requirement of the APA. Secondarily,
so the answer is no?
Secondarily, again, in order to not... we wasted our whole morning because there was an expert witness before me. There's an expert witness everyone brought in. So all I'm saying to you, that means the whole field of medical legal law is corrupt and unethical for engaging in an act that the APA clearly says we should not do. So
Dr. Spiegel proceeds with his argument and once again talks as if he is posing a challenge to Depp's lawyer. Not to mention how he says the word "sir" with an obvious underlying meaning.
Just presidents, it's not public figures, it's individuals.
Funny, it was named after the... According to your logic, if you don't put something in the title, it's not true. That's what you told me this morning, I believe, at my intimate partner violence. So what I would say to you then, sir, is that if you say this about an individual, again, any court would have to render an expert witness testimony invalid. Any doctor that reviews charts would have to render it invalid. I can go on the list of docs that do not see or interview patients directly, and that's a...
He got pretty much sidetracked from the cross-examination that Depp's lawyer had to interrupt him mid-statement, which, by the way, isn't the first time that happened during his cross.
Why don't we talk about what you just testified to? Because I didn't ask you anything about that. I asked you whether, under this rubric, under this principle of medical ethics, have you acted unethically? Yes or no?
No. As an expert witness, I have not acted unethically. And if you want the jury to believe that expert witnesses are unethical, then I guess that's for them to decide.
Yes or no,
that's for them to decide.
You said no. Let's go to the next question.
Okay.
Right?
However, the argument escalated after Depp's team continued to allege that Dr. David is not a credible witness and is in fact being unethical for making statements in court that are not true, especially those related to his expertise. He got so annoyed that he started pointing fingers at Johnny's lawyer and even interrupted him while asking a question. The judge deemed it necessary to stop him since he was obviously losing his cool.
Every one time, I think it's fairly obvious. But thank you. Go ahead. These were your words. I'm just saying them back how they're interpreted.
Okay. Let's start with the easy question then. Maybe we can...
That was pretty easy. Go ahead.
All right, Doctor, you're going to have to just answer the questions.
Okay. Sorry about that. Getting into it.
You need to just answer the questions,
Okay.
Dr. Spiegel.
Well, getting frustrated on the witness stand is pretty common. But Amber's witness definitely demonstrated what a witness should not do if they don't want to be called out by the judge. Even fans commented on his behavior. This fan wrote, "This psychiatrist is doing a great job killing his own testimony on his own. No need to release her from him." Another fan called the expert witness a narcissist. Yep, it was all too clear that he is definitely a narcissist. What a horrible man. Fortunately, he exposed his horrible personality, and therefore his credibility went out the window. This testimony did highlight the incredible intelligence once again of the Johnny legal team. How about you? Do you think Amber's expert witness smeared his credibility by acting rude and argumentative? Let us know in the comments below.